Hey guys, I wanted to check in with a quick video in my Building My Business series. I wanted to mention a couple things and just leave it short. My last video did not receive very many views. I don't think too many people are interested in this whole how to build a business thing if you're a magician, which is interesting because a lot of magicians don't know how to build a business and they go about it really in a flaky manner and they fail. So if you're in any kind of magic communities and look around online, you see that a lot. So that's why I'm doing this, and I'm going to persist at it, and I'm going to share my journey with how I've built my business, and hopefully we get to watch me become a success. I just came back from a weekend at, not a whole weekend, but from this last weekend, going to Douglas to watch Thunder Mountain Wrestling. It was awesome. I had a great time. If you guys get a chance and you're in Southern Arizona, go catch a match. They are a lot of fun. It's really entertaining, and yeah, there's some really skilled guys out there, so it's a great time. And it's family friendly, so you can take the kids. It's great stuff, and I'm really looking forward to performing there on August 30th in Sierra Vista, so come check it out. But I wanted to touch base real quick on a couple things that I wanted to mention about building my business. One, the last time that I talked to you guys, the last time I talked to you guys, I was talking about getting organized and having a plan. And I wanted to add to that and mention set actual dates. If you're going to build a business and you have these steps that you want to take, set actual dates, write them down. I want to do this by this date. I want to do this by this date. And it doesn't have to be an actual day, but let's say I wanted to start doing restaurant magic. And a couple months ago I was planning all this stuff. I want to try and get a restaurant gig by August. I want to have Professor Bennett developed and ready to perform by September. And see, I've moved that up because of the gig coming up with Thunder Mountain Wrestling. I had to get my costume together sooner than I had planned, but you know, you have to be flexible, you have to adapt. Opportunities can come your way and you just have to make the most of them, so that's what I'm doing. So because I set dates and I was steadily working at things because I had set dates, I was able to switch some things around and say, you know what, I'm going to put less emphasis on trying to get a restaurant gig right away, and I'm going to put more emphasis on creating my Professor Bennett character because this opportunity opened up. But I was still, you know, I had the dates set, I had things in mind for when I was going to do this, so I was able to then, because I had it written down, because I had plans, and because I was working towards achieving those goals, I was able to switch up midstream and say, okay, we're going to put the focus over here. So it's very important to go ahead and set dates, set goals. It doesn't have to be a day, but set a goal line in the near future of what you want to accomplish, and then start working towards that. And don't just keep putting it off and say, I'm going to do this eventually, or I'm going to do this someday, I'm going to build a website, you know, at some point. I was like, I need a website and I'm going to have it up and running within a month. And I sat down and I gave myself a month because I had no idea how to build a website. But through watching some videos, I learned how to build a website through WordPress. So that'll be another video down the road. But, you know, all those things that I had on my list, a lot of them I set dates, I set a timeline. And then what that does is that gives you incentive to stick to it and to make sure that even when you're tired or whatever, you're going to still keep chipping away at it so you get things done. I am a day late, speaking of behind and being tired, because of the wrestling match. It was a 2-hour drive to Douglas, and then 3.5 hours of entertainment, and then a 2-hour drive back, so I was really tired Sunday. I didn't do a video, so here I am today. But yeah, set actual goals for yourself and then work towards achieving those goals within the timeline that you've created. That way, if things change, you can switch it up, but otherwise you're going to be actually having concrete goal lines to cross over, and then you can feel good about it too when you do that. It's like, oh, I have achieved this goal, excellent, I can keep going. And I'm going to mention another thing today, because I don't want these all to just be ephemeral ideas and things, like, have a mindset and have a plan, and I'm going to get to the point of a concrete thing that I want you guys to check into. If you're building a business and you don't have a lot of money, which I don't, check out Canva. I'm going to leave a link below in the description. Check out Canva. I built my logos through Canva, and they're great. I am very happy with them. Maybe I'll change them down the road, maybe I won't. If you go to lbmagic.com and go to the Professor Bennett page, that logo, I made that logo for absolutely free on Canva and was able to download it. Excuse me. And the LB Magic one that it says LB Magic and has a rabbit and a little card fan, that was for free on Canva. So Canva's excellent, guys. I highly recommend it. If you are on a limited budget like myself, just go ahead and use Canva and make yourself some free logos, and you can change them around. You can, what I did, for instance, with the LB Magic one, is I liked the font, and there was a pattern that was very similar to the LB Magic wording. And then I went in, and there were what are those things called? Almost like clip art. I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, there's images. There we go. Images that you can go in and add to your logo, and they have a limited selection because it's free. But for free, I was able to build something that I like. And let me see. I know you guys have probably. I don't think I have my wallet out here. Nope, I do not. Well, let's go into the magic room, because I was going to show you guys one of my business cards in case you had not seen my logos on my website. So, room's a mess. Let me see. Here we go. Business card case. Did a nice one off Amazon. Actually, I got two of them. So, here, I'll come out here where the light's better again. So, this is the logo that I built on Canva. Let's see if I can get a good picture of it. There we go. LB Magic. And you can also go check that out at my website. Look like some old Gen Xer, don't I? But yeah, I like it. Bangers is the font, and then I just went in and added the little card fan and the rabbit. And people might think, well, how cliche and how silly, but I don't care what people think. And I'm talking about magicians, okay? I think people who want to see magic, who are lay people, who are not magicians, will look at that and think, oh yeah, rabbits and cards. And I use rabbits in my acts, sponge bunnies, anyone, and I also use cards. So it says magic to me. It's simple, it's clean. I got these cards, so okay, I made the logo at Canva, and then I had the cards made at Vistaprint. And then on the back, I kept it real clean and simple. Levi Bennett Magic, lbmagic.com, booking information. Ta-da! That's all I need. The front is glossy, but the back is not. So there are some card prediction revelation tricks and things I can do with this if I'd like. But it's simple, it's clean, it's to the point. It says magic and magician on it, so, and I mean that in a metaphorical. It says magic. I mean, it does say magic literally, but it also does say magic, So, you can tell I've had a day. Man, it's been hot here in Arizona, guys. It's been so hot, and no rain hardly this year, so. But anyway, yeah. Set goals, use Canva, and I also recommend Vistaprint. Canva is fantastic. They let you do the pro trial for, I don't know what it is, 2 weeks or 30 days. I never even used the pro. I didn't need the pro. For now, I am very happy with what I was able to make on Canva for absolutely free. And then I was able to download those images and take them over to Vistaprint, make cards. I have a banner on the way that I'm going to hang on the front of my stand for Professor Bennett. It's a banner, a vinyl banner with grommets, and I'm going to be able to hang it right on the front of my stand that my case sits on. And I got that for like $16, guys. I get 10% off through Vistaprint because I'm a veteran. Once they verify that you're a veteran, you get 10% off. And I bought the banner during a 40% off sale, so I got like 50% off of this banner, and it was $16, including shipping, to get a banner that's almost 3 feet long and 1.7 feet wide or something. It was a custom size that I made. But yeah, so those are some actual practical things you can do if you're on a budget. Set some goals in a realistic timeline of, I want to get these things done by this month or by this week or whatever, and that way you're actually motivated to do things at a certain pace. It also, as I said, opens the door for you to be flexible to change up. That's what I've done, and it's been working for me. So ta-da, here's my journey that I wanted to share with you guys, and that part seems to be working out. And then also use Canva, get some free logos, look professional. Take those logos so you don't have to use Vistaprint. And there's probably other things, sites besides Canva that you can use to create free logos. But I was very happy with what I was able to make there. And then I could take it over to somewhere else, Vistaprint or some printer of your choice, and you can have things printed up and look like a professional and look prepared and ready when you go out into the world. And that's important. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. This is already longer than I wanted it to be. We're almost at 12 minutes, but I just wanted to touch base and share another video number 3 here on the magic journey of Levi Bennett. So God bless you guys. Take care. Follow me on social media, like, subscribe, all that stuff, and take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.